Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and today, guys, I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a Enderman farm or an Ender Pearl farm. Now, the first step to the actual tutorial is to find the end portal. That's pretty simple. All you guys are going to need is a couple of eyes of Ender. Obviously, always try to have more than 16, and what you're going to do is just throw them around, and they should direct you to the area where the actual portal is, or just somewhat of a roundabout, like kind of somewhere where it's at, more or less like a radius. And basically, you're just going to keep on throwing them, and you know, just keep on and keep on and keep on to a point where when you're throwing them, they just stand still in one spot and they don't move, you know. And then that's, you know, when you kind of found it. So once you found the portal, the first thing you're going to want to do is go ahead and destroy the spawner, because if not, it's going to be a living hell and they might even push you into this lava, which is a bad idea. Another thing that you do have to worry about is to make sure you bring enough pearls. The base amount is 12, but some of them spawn with like maybe 1 or 2 of the eyes of Enders already in there. So go ahead, fill it up, and there you go. Go ahead and jump into the end. Once you're here, you're gonna want to make, if you're in survival, your way from the platform all the way to the mainland, and go ahead and kill the Ender Dragon. Obviously, you got to take down the towers and then, you know, kill the Ender Dragon itself. Now that the Ender Dragon is killed, I kind of just did a command to do it. I wasn't actually gonna kill him in creative. That would have taken forever. But once he's killed, go ahead back to the platform. Now, next step is to build 200 blocks away from the platform. So here we're at X 102, so we're gonna have to go all the way to X 302. Alrighty, so now that you've made it 200 blocks out, you're gonna go ahead and build a 15 by 15 area right around this first block. So go ahead and go 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. There you go, and then 7 on the other side. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, and then go ahead and just match it up all around and make a cube. So you're gonna go 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7, I believe. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 and 15, and then go ahead and match it up. Once you have the outline done, go ahead and fill it in. Once you're done, it should look something like this. And then the next step is to just go ahead and do this. Go 1 2 3, and then on this third block, go ahead and build, just pretty much duplicate what you built down here, just on a second level. This is a crucial step. Why? Because it has to be 2 blocks to make sure that no Endermen spawn on this level, and this is pretty much where your operation is going to be at. Now that we're done, the platform should look something like this, just kind of a copy of one another, kind of mirroring each other, just like this. Now this part is optional, but I think it will help a little bit with your spawn rate and how much Ender Pearls and Endermen you're going to be able to kill, you know, at an hourly rate. So you're gonna want to grab some carpet, and obviously this is always going to be, you know, optional. You're not really going to have to do this, but if you do want to make it as much efficient as possible, and this is definitely a crucial step. So go ahead and find the center of your platform. Easiest way to find it is go and count 6 blocks away from the first block over there. Just dig a 3 by 3 little spot, and there you go, that's the center. So make sure it's 6 blocks away from here, 6 blocks away from there, 6 blocks away from the other side, and just 6 blocks away from every single side in general. And now go ahead and just fill it up with carpet. Obviously this is optional, because in survival I think this part is going to be a little bit hard to do, but obviously it's up to you. Go ahead and actually don't even put these here, because we're gonna have to put some other stuff here, but go ahead and put it all around it like this. Alrighty, it should look something like that. Don't mind this empty spot right here, because we're actually gonna build something there. And also another optional thing you could do is actually put carpet on the walkway. That's also going to help you get a couple more extra spawns up there, just because, as you guys can see, all of these things are going to be able to spawn on top of the mob spawner and actually help you get even more Ender Pearls. So really, there's not really an exact number to how far you should fill up your walkway with carpet, but I would say probably 100 to 150 blocks, so almost the entire way. If not, if you want to just do the full way, if you have that much wool. But I would probably just say to the point where you don't really see Enderman anymore on the walkway. So I would say this is far enough, because we're already in the chunk area of the actual island, so I think this is far enough. Let's go ahead and go back. I think right here we should avoid anything spawning up here. As you guys can see, there are already some spawning on this little area up here, because we did block all of that off. Now we're going to go ahead and add some chests, so just delete these extra 6 blocks here on the first floor and just put 2 regular chests, 2 trap chests, and then 2 regular chests, and then just go ahead and aim the hoppers into each other like that, and they'll just lead to the chest pretty much. Make sure this is 2 blocks high here because this is where the actual Endermen are gonna fall and where you're gonna kill them. Now from the second floor, we're actually gonna go ahead and build up 42 blocks. I know it's a long one, but yeah, just 1 and then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way to 42. That's 42 blocks right there. It's definitely gonna be a pain in the butt to do it in survival, but I'm definitely telling you right now, it's gonna be well worth it. Now, as you guys can see, this is definitely starting to get full with mobs up here just because of these little spots right here, and we already have an Enderman ready to die down there. Now, once you build all 4 pillars, 42 blocks high, go ahead and connect them, and now we're gonna fill them in with glass. Obviously, in survival, the easiest way of doing it is just using regular glass, but to continue with purple and white theme, I'm gonna go ahead and put purple stained glass. 1 side down, 3 more to go. Alrighty, and now we're done with all the glass things, so we're finally done with the most literally exhausting part of the build. And like I said, just to match up the 15 by 15 square, because now we do have to make another 15 by 15 space up here, just go ahead and do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And finally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then go ahead and square it off and fill it up. There you go, and that's kind of what the build should look like right there. Look at this, I just finished the platform and there's already a whole bunch of Endermen spawned up here, ready to literally fall to their death. But anyways, really to finish off the build, let's go ahead and take out some trapdoors. You're gonna go ahead and pick some sides and go 1, 1, and then 1, 2, 3, and just close those up, and 1, 2, 3. And close those up. And to finalize it, we're gonna go ahead and build kind of this little oh, well, there he goes. I think I might have built it a block too high, honestly. You have to test it, because if they do fall to their death, then you definitely built it a little too high. Yep, I think I built it a block too high. Worst comes to worst, you just add another layer of hoppers, or you just add blocks and, you know, put your chest a little bit higher. It's not a big deal, you know, you could work around with it. Alright, so this part, whether you're in survival or creative, it doesn't matter, you can't spawn these endermites in. That's what you need to really finish off and top off the build. So you have to be in survival, and you have to have at least, I would say, 2 stacks of ender pearls to give you a good chance to do this. So basically, you're just gonna go throw and throw and throw, and have some god apples on you just so you could eat them, and make sure you don't run out of health, because ender pearls do take a toll, unless you're just gonna sit there and wait if you just simply can't afford it. But there you go, after a couple tries, after 5 tries, we finally did it. Actually, let's go ahead and break this minecart. There you go, let's go ahead and break the minecart. I'm gonna go back into game mode 1, grab yourself an anvil, a name tag, and just name it whatever you want. I'm gonna name mine Billy. Go ahead, name the endermite, that's how he's not gonna despawn, or she. Go ahead, place the minecart and push the minecart until it hops in. Once it hops in, you're good to go. Make sure you get it on the block that's actually over. So just go ahead and break that rail. Let's break this too. Let's break this rail. Push him into that block. Grab whatever glass you're using before to match, and just kind of do this plus pattern here. And you can pretty much destroy every single block after that. And there you go, the Endermen are gonna go crazy now and just straight down the hole. So I think I did build it a little too tall. Obviously, we're still gonna be getting ender pearls. If you don't care about the XP, then this is gonna work fine. If not, you're just gonna have to build it up a little bit higher so they don't die when falling. I think obviously some of them are gonna die and some of them are not, but they should be one hit. An easy resolution to this is just add another layer of hoppers on top of this one, if not another one, or just kind of work with the height. You might have to readjust once you do get it done. But as you guys can see, it is working. A whole bunch of pearls are getting collected in the chest, and in no time you're gonna have 3 chestfuls of pearls if you just see. I think it's literally the funniest thing seeing them fall. Obviously some of them are gonna get stuck, but eventually they'll get pushed down by other endermen and then fall down. But yeah, that really wraps it up for today's video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this tutorial. It definitely took a minute to build, but honestly it's well worth it because the prize is amazing. But yeah, as I said, hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, a thumbs up would be greatly appreciated. Of course, comment down below what other tutorials like these you guys want to see, or mob grinders or stuff like that. If you're new right here, make sure to subscribe and always be greatly appreciated. But that wraps it up for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'll catch you guys later on another video. Peace.